Alright, welcome back guys. I hope you have all had a great day so far. Today we are continuing our lesson about triangles. Yesterday we learned about 3 different kinds of triangles, and today we're learning about 3 more kinds of triangles. So I hope all of you are very excited. But before we get into the new stuff, we're going to do a little bit of review because we've only spent one day on it. So let's just jump right into it. Yesterday we learned about equilateral triangles. And the way that we remember equilateral triangles is that it just kind of sounds like equal. And that's how we're going to remember that all 3 sides of the equilateral triangle are the exact same. So if this side is 5 inches, then we're going to know for sure that the other 2 sides are also 5 inches because all of them have to be equal. And then the next one is scalene, and it's kind of like the exact opposite. Scalene triangles have no sides that are equal. So if this side was 5 inches and this side was 4 inches, then this side would be like 2 inches. Scalene's a little bit hard to remember compared to equilateral. Equilateral is pretty intuitive, like it sounds like equal, like that's pretty easy to remember. But scalene, the way I think of it, is I just think of like the way that it starts. Scalene starts the same as scattered. Think about it. So these types of triangles are like scattered all over the place. None of the sides are the exact same length. And so that's one way to remember it. But if you don't have that down, it's no big deal, because we'll be working on it a little bit more. And then the last type that we learned about yesterday is isosceles triangles. And this is kind of the awkward one in the middle. But the way that I like to remember isosceles triangles, and they have 2 sides that are the same, by the way. So if this side was 5 inches and this side was 5 inches, those are the 2 sides that are the same. This side could be like 2 inches. But the way that I remember isosceles triangles is I just pronounce it. I say like isosceles. You say sa twice. Well, you say sa twice. But that's kind of how I remember it, is I just really pronounce it. I go isosceles. 1, 2. 2 sides are the same, right? Am I right? Okay, cool. So that's a little bit of a review from what we did yesterday. So this first one is called a right triangle, and some of you guys might have heard of this one. The way that we tell that it's a right triangle is because it has that 90-degree angle. Remember, we're differentiating by angles now. So if you see any triangle that has a 90-degree angle, or that right angle, then we know for sure every single time it's going to be a right triangle. And then this next one in the middle, I hear what you're saying. You're saying, well, what if it's smaller than 90 degrees? That is called, I should probably write it right there. This one is called an acute triangle. The way that I remember acute triangles, they have all their angles are less than 90 degrees, is I just think of like a cute little puppy. It's like a small little cute little puppy, and you're holding it in your hand. It's small. It's like these angles. It's acute. That's the mechanism for remembering that. And then this last one, I'm sure you all probably guessed, but it's the opposite. This is a obtuse triangle. And obtuse triangles are bigger than 90 degrees. This is the big one. So this angle right here is greater than 90 degrees. And unfortunately, this is the only one that I don't have a cute and fun way of remembering what it is. But you know, you just gotta think about it, you know? Obtuse, it just sounds like a big sort of word. I do have a little bit of a academic cheer for you all that you are going to participate in. And it's to help distinguish between the triangles that we learned about yesterday, which are differentiated by their sides, and the ones that we learned about today, which are differentiated by their angles. So here's how it goes. Long words measure sides, short words measure wide. What does that mean? It means that these 3 on top, those are the 3 longest words, the 3 longest types of triangles, you know, words-wise. And so that's how we're going to remember that those, you measure their sides. These 3 words down here, right, acute, and obtuse, those are shorter words compared to those ones up here. And so those are the ones that we measure wide. Well, what do you mean by measure wide? You're measuring how wide the angle is, right? Right, guys? All right. So I'm going to say it again. Long words measure sides, short words measure wide. All right, do we think we're ready? Do we have that down? All right, 3, 2, 1. Long words measure sides, short words measure wide. Okay, that was good.